Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about the accommodation is in Belgium. It was, as we have studied in Sri Lanka, the majoritarian government and Belgium government. It was also formed of a government of democracy. But there was differences between Sri Lanka and Belgium. But in Belgium, the Belgian leaders took a different path. It was not similar to the Sri Lanka. And between 1970s and 1993, Belgian government amended the constitution 4 times. They prepared the constitution for 4 times or changed so as to work for an arrangement that would enable everyone to live together within the same country. We know that there are different language groups, different ethnic groups lived in Belgium. So it was necessary for them to enact such kind of act or the constitution to be amended in order to accommodate all the communities of people together and work collectively. So some of the measures or the elements the Belgian government made was they prepared the constitution prescribes that the number of Dutch and French speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. Even though there are differences in the number of people Dutch speaking and French speaking, but ministers in the central government should be equal in number. Equal number of Dutch ministers and equal number of French speaking ministers. So the no single community can make decisions unilaterally. Other point, other measures they have taken. Many powers of the central government have been given to the state governments of the 2 regions, so that the state government are not subordinate to the central governments. State governments also has the independent power, so that they are not subordinate or under the central government. Brussels, as we know that the capital of Belgium, has a separate government in which both the communities have equal representation. In Brussels, also equal representation of both communities, Dutch speaking and French speaking communities were given opportunity. French speaking people accepted equal representation in Brussels because the Dutch speaking community has accepted equal representation in the central government. Both the communities mutually worked together. Also, there was a kind of a third form of government, central government, state government, and a third form of government which was known as the community government, which is elected by the people belonging to one language community. Dutch, French and German speaking. We have studied on the eastern direction, eastern side of the Belgium or country, 1% of German speaking people were there. So 3 community government was formed with the Dutch, French and German speaking, no matter where they live and what is their population. So this government has the power regarding their cultural, educational and language related issues. Whatever the language related or cultural related issues they had, the community government had the responsibility to deal all this. So you may find that Belgian model is very complicated, but it worked well. All the arrangements done by the Belgian government worked well, so that when many countries of Europe came together to form the European Union, they selected Brussels because of the arrangements in democracy has done by the Belgian government. They felt European Union felt Belgium or the Brussels is the best place to establish the European Union headquarters.